Welcome to the Social Circle, where creators come together to turn ideas into impact and goals into a reality. I am Candace, and this is
Jennifer. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And thank you guys so much for joining us wherever you are in the world today. We want to talk about something amazing that a lot of people don't understand yet.
one of the biggest questions that we get from creators is, but how do I get paid from doing all of this, right?
Yes. Yep.
So, how do you land your very first brand deal? And this is something that I personally have been working on and researching for, God, what, about 6 months, 6 to 8 months now, really
Yeah.
working on what to look for, how to pitch yourself, and all of that. So, that's what we're going to talk about today.
I love it. Clearing it up for everybody who's got that question. Our circle hack, and this is just an easy giveaway for you guys to try the idea today, see what happens, something small and easy for you to digest. Today's circle hack is that you want your subject line of your pitch email to matter. You want to have yourself stand out because these brands that you're trying to contact have hundreds coming in of people saying, hey, I want to sponsor. Hey, I want a deal. Hey, I want to work with you. You need to simplify. Got to figure this out in a way that works for you, but something very simple for your email subject line could be love your brand. I have an idea for your partnership. Make
Mm.
them curious, lead them into it so that they open that email, find out what you're there for, what you think you can bring to promote their brand, and you make it a little personal if you have to. You just don't want them scrolling past your messages.
That's great. You're cold pitching to a brand and you just want to keep it, like you said, short, sweet, clear, and personal.
Did anybody watch Working Girl back in the day? Movie that I think of the most when I think of elevator pitch. She throws her elevator pitch in that 30 seconds or whatever moment of time it takes to talk to the big guys about her brilliant plan
Yeah.
that ended up working out so well for that brand, the company that she was working for. But either way, that's the idea, right? Have your elevator pitch ready, but it's got to be short, punchy, and get them interested and say, we want to work with you. And that's probably the best example that I can come up with in my brain. Wanted to put
A
that out
lot of
there for a
people,
visualization.
a lot of people are like, I've never heard of that.
I did not just date myself, but
You know what? That's a great circle hack. But where most creators get stuck is that we completely undervalue ourselves. Completely. And I've seen this more and more as time goes on because I remember being a brand new creator and getting a message, hey, we want to send you this. And I'm like, okay, I'll look at it, I'll do it.
yeah.
But you're undervaluing yourself when you're getting something for free, then they're asking you for 3 reels and 2 stories and blah, 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 right? That's not worth it. That's not worth your time, and time is money.
Yeah, I mean, you're not out here posting content, I hope, just to, you know, give away the cow for free. So you definitely don't want to be doing any of this stuff without considering the legal part, the money making part that is going to just boost you. One of our episodes we talked about was you have to be the brand. This is
Hmm.
a perfect time for you to become the brand of the anything, the,
Yeah.
jack of all trades. If you just love everything that you have, this could be letting us into your world. You need to be able to sell yourself
Hmm.
confidently. I think that's a huge thing. You feel like you don't know enough about what you're saying or what you're doing with the brand that you're trying to help out, but you definitely have to give your 2 cents, and it can be scary because it might be the first or 10th time and you just haven't nailed it down yet. But honestly, if you just do your research, investigate the brand, find out maybe places where you think you can fill that void for them, and then just make that look pretty to them. I think one of our community members actually used ChatGPT to
Yeah.
ask, what is the fair value of my time for this work that they are requesting?
And
Uh,
I'm just going to throw in a plug really quick for Beacons
do it.
because Beacons has a calculator out there that you can use and you plug your socials in there and your numbers, and it'll give you like is where your range is,
Yeah.
range for your should charge. And
Yep.
you have to look at it. You're creating, this is art, this is time. Have I have received a free product, got a script from a company. They offered me 50 bucks. I did it. It was the most work we had ever done. And we
Oh
said,
no.
Charlie and I said, we are never doing that again. It was so much work. And we didn't even have to edit. It was just making sure the script was right and going back and forth. And all of that was so time consuming. It's about a week of time and it ain't worth a free product in 50 bucks. So
True. No,
learn
I
that
agree.
lesson from Candace. Don't make that mistake. But do pitch yourself to brands. Do put yourself out there. And I always say, if you want to build the portfolio and you truly like the product, then get the free product.
Totally.
Get
I
the
mean,
free product.
it's a
Jennifer,
win-win. Yo,
Jennifer and I, here's the thing. You pitch to a brand. What goes into a pitch? Who you are. What do you do? Why the brand would work for you, how you could use it in your content. You don't need some big elaborate strategy, just a few ideas of how you could incorporate that product into your brand. And real life example, I just did this last week for our podcast. And we have being shipped to us right now two brand new microphones that we cannot wait to introduce to you guys from a company that I found that I liked, that I wanted to work with, that we've reached out to, and now we are being sponsored with these microphones. So that's pretty cool.
and honestly, it's probably the best example in building yourself up so that you can obtain this kind of confidence enough to go after it more and more again and again. And I think that the thing that people just get scared about is the unknown. Well, what if they say no? Let them say no. Go
Right.
find another partnership somewhere else. The
And you will
idea
get
is,
you'll
oh,
get
hundred
no's.
percent
You'll get no's. I've gotten way more no's than yeses, I promise you that. But
for
you
sure.
got to put in the work. You cannot just sit by and wait for brands to find you because
No.
they won't.
No,
They
you're
won't.
there. The ocean is too large, and you are the tiny red dot in that ocean. You just
Exactly.
have to stand yourself out to become that giant shark. You want to go after the deals, and you want to reach out. Honestly, the more that you try reaching out, if you get rejected more often, take that data and just
Hmm.
turn that into something better than it was before.
For today, we have something special for our social spotlight. We want to introduce you to somebody that we've talked about a few times.
Popular one, guys.
Yeah, we
We
talk
welcome
about
you,
her a lot.
Jess.
Oh boy.
So this is our friend Jess, ScrunchieMomdotcom across all your platforms, right? Or
Uh-huh. Yes.
okay,
Well,
perfect.
yeah, my Facebook is my name, but yeah.
Awesome. And we will make sure that we link that down in the show notes so everybody
Thanks.
has it. But we want to talk to you about your first partnership with a
Yeah.
brand. Yay!
Yes.
Your
Congratulations. That is
first
awesome.
brand
Thank
deal where they paid
you.
you.
I know. Pinch me. It's like it's so crazy to think of over in January switching my account from scammy digital marketing to to
We
what
all did it. We've
yeah.
all done it. It's okay.
I
No
mean,
shame.
listen, it taught me a lot. It did. It also taught me that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So you guys definitely pushed me and helped me make that switch in January. And now I've been making content that I love. That's my everyday life.
Yeah, that was a great conversation when when we talked about that, right, Jennifer? When we were like, "What do you want to do?" And you were
Yeah.
like, "Well."
And it's a really popular, I think when people buy a digital course and they try to learn marketing from that, it's inherently ingrained into you that you have to only talk about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, marketing of any kind. It's because you went through it, you learned it, and you're like, I know all this stuff, right? So I'm excited to tell you. But now in reality, you're like, well, I'm not finding joy in what I'm saying to people. That's why my audience is not finding me. So understanding that is like next level, I'm in it to win it thinking. And instead of staying stuck thinking it's all the algorithm, it's all this other stuff, you just kind of have to take that step back like you did, Jess, and say, well, I love this about my life right now. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to share about that. And that's what Candace and I talk about a lot on these episodes, inside even the school community. Back into your brand deal. How did that feel when you got that message, that first connection with a brand?
Well, I was a little skeptical because I've had other small brands kind of scam me, reach out to me on TikTok and other things. And then, when I talk to them, they're like, all right, well, here's a code. If you buy this, then you can promote it. And I'm like, like I'm not buying your product that I don't even use to
Right.
promote your brand. So when they said they wanted to pay me, and that was the first, I was like, wow, they want to pay me for this ad. And then I did a little research on the company because I had never heard of it. And I was very impressed because I'm ScrunchieMomdotcom and I'm always looking for clean ingredients and, especially for my 3 kids. When I looked it up and I saw the ingredients and I was impressed by it. And it was something that I could stand behind. I don't want to just do brand deals with anybody who throws me cash. You know what I mean? It's the first one. And
For the first one, that was a pretty big deal. And
Heck yeah.
we're going to get to this, but you also have a follow-up deal with them.
I do.
So, okay.
Yeah.
But let's go back. You connected with the brand. They reached out to you via DM, email. How did that
So
work?
they emailed my business email. I had put that on my Instagram profile. So they emailed me directly, which is another thing I appreciated. I threw the contract in ChatGPT. I talked with you guys about it. There was a couple things that I was not comfortable with. The first thing I didn't like was that they were paying me $500 for a 60-second video and they were able to use my content forever. There was no cap on it. And then there was also a clause in there that said if they get sued for something for defamation on the video that I did, that I would have to pay the legal fees, which I thought was kind of
Heck no.
crazy
Right.
because it was also scripted. They gave me a script for the B-roll, they gave me a script for the talking head. So I'm like, I'm not going to get sued for what you're telling me to say.
I
Right.
love that you
So
said that right now because that is a key thing that a lot of people overlook because they're so excited that they actually got the deal, they got
mhm,
attention, and now they're just saying yes to everything. Need to read the terms and conditions of
mhm,
every contract you sign before
a
signing
Yeah.
it.
100%. Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%. And I even
And
had my brother.
ChatGPT, like you said,
Free
ChatGPT,
lawyer.
Chatty G, I love me some Chatty G.
That was
So,
it. And I spoke to my brother who's super smart. I put it through Chatty G. And
yes.
he was like, it looks pretty standard. I wouldn't make a big deal of it. And I'm like, well, I don't feel comfortable doing it like that. I just don't. Well, I'm going
Right.
to negotiate with them. And I emailed them back and I'm like, listen, these are the 2 things I have an issue with. Can we change it to maybe 12 months with the option to negotiate for more time if you like the video, if I like the video? And they literally emailed me back in 10 minutes. She was like, taken out. Tell me when you sign. And that was
See how
it.
easy, see how simple a
All you have to do
request
is
of,
ask sometimes. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
it's like negotiating at the flea market.
That's it. I
Drop
mean, and
that price, baby.
they probably have people that don't even look and don't even, you
Probably.
know,
Yep.
but
Tons of
honestly,
people.
yeah, but this is my brand. When I switched over, I'm thoughtful with what I post, being that I'm also going to be a teacher soon. I have to think about those things because knowing what I know and building myself back up, I want this to be long term. This is like the long game for me.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And you got to CYA, man. Military term, cover your ass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
CYA. Double check everything all the time. And especially because this is the long game. This is
Yeah.
the long game. If you're here for get rich quick stuff, we're the wrong podcast.
Want to point out too that this is where you set yourself apart from those individuals that are only promoting a product to promote the product for the product. They are
Mm-hmm.
not working to build their own brand for who they are, for what they believe, feel, right, all those good things. So you're a great example of how you can take the skills you do your own business with them. This is something that we want to reiterate. It's important to remember you are the brand, not the brand is your brand. Because this is what Candace told me all the time. Jess, you're showing it up right now.
Yes, you
No,
are the
100%.
brand.
That's it. And so I had asked like a few days after I received payment, I'm like, did they finish the editing? Would I be able to see the video when they're done? And she was like, here's the link for the video. We just finished the editing. And on a side note, because we've talked about, so this is the company's first day. It's a vitamin company for kids. It's methylated vitamins, no dyes, all that good stuff. And we had
All
talked
the
about,
stuff that you stand for.
right, exactly. Because we had spoken a bit, and they're a really good company too, because I had an interview with them on Zoom and I was able to get the vibe from them, and that they kind of gave me my own leeway a bit too, to like improv what I wanted to add in there for the first video. I was like, okay, they're not just give me the ad. They really care about what they're doing. Because we had that conversation, they had emailed me back and said, listen, we're doing another small campaign. It's about picky eaters. And I know we've talked about how you have a neurodivergent son. And would you be interested in doing an unscripted, your own thing, kind of tell your story kind of video for a little bit less, but just basically on your terms? And I was like, yeah, I would love to advocate my son for other kids like that, for other adults like that. My husband's like, well, that's not enough. I'm like, listen, that's literally 2 deals in a month.
Right.
Like,
It's more than some make in 8 hours a day.
yeah, I mean,
Amen.
that's
Amen.
more than I've made in a month. I mean, I've been a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, this is great for me, and I believe in the product.
Right.
And I said, this is just the beginning. This is opening doors. This is having relationships, kind of like I do when I go to my farmers markets. It's building that rapport with people, with brands. What I was going to say before when we were talking about digital marketing is, at my core, I also want to be able to help people, which is part of the reason why I share the water. I wanted to find other moms like me who needed to make some extra money. Anybody could do this. I really did want to help other people figure out that they could make money like this online. That if I
Hands
could do it,
down.
like anybody could do it. It's not that hard to put a video on and share what you like doing. I haven't
love
really
that.
done anything yet. Last minute Larry,
Same, girl.
but I always
Same.
get it done.
Right.
I
Yep.
always get it done, and my kids
Better under pressure.
better
You're
under
better under
pressure.
pressure.
And honestly, like, it's because my kids come first. It's been back to school for us. It's kind of crazy.
Life is
The
life.
kids are adjusting. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get it done, and yeah, I'm excited about it. And I also asked them for an affiliate code,
Nice.
because a couple of my friends asked me, they just bought the vitamins for their kids, but they said they're gonna generate me a code. So
Yay.
that's it. So now,
See,
like,
and
I can add that to another income stream.
And again, that's a topic we address, guys, inside our school community, is a way to generate yourself multiple income streams from just one thing, right? You got the contracted deal, then you got the affiliate deal. So there's multiple ways to take all these little skills and turn it into something larger than you think. You just have to think outside the box for a minute. Listen to us. We help you with that.
100.
Yeah. And here's something, even I just had this thought for next time for anybody that's listening, for all of us. Maybe next time that's just something that you automatically ask for now. When a brand that you agree with and you agree to do their their partnership and you endorse them, hey, can I get an affiliate code or an affiliate link or a whatever? And that's brilliant. And that you said that, I think that's really good advice for me, for you, for all of us listening. And you have an Amazon storefront. So if it's on Amazon, you could
Oh,
put it in
yes.
your Amazon storefront
One
and sell it
more
that way.
way.
So
Yes.
you
They
would
do have
have
it.
two ways
Yep.
to make affiliate commissions with one product that you got for free, but you also got paid for. That's a full circle right there, Jess.
You see, this is why you guys are my village.
And here's the advanced scaling levels offer lab from Russell Brunson. You pair yourself to someone else who shares your values and you share that affiliate offer with their product in
Yeah.
front of their audience. Then their audience is now watching your audience. You guys are connecting. There are so many things.
Yeah.
So
It's
many.
all a circle, which is why we're the social circle. Jess, we're so freaking proud of you because
Thank
You
you.
you've
Love you,
come so
girl.
far this year, like from the first, I remember the very first call we had when you said something and I think I said, "Nobody cares."
Yes.
Sorry. I'm gonna be blunt, but nobody cares
Yes.
about you.
And I'm like, I love you. That's what I need to hear. No,
A lot of
But
us
honestly,
do.
but
I
you've
couldn't have done it without you guys, really. And it's like you guys push me not just like in entrepreneurial ways, but the
oh,
ideas and just the personal support with personal things at home and everything. I don't know what I would do without you guys. And
well,
we've
we
never
love you,
met in
girl. You know
person.
that.
Yes, we do.
We love you and we're so proud of you because you got the skills and you know what you're doing and you have such a great career and business here ahead of you and you're just getting started. In a year from now, we're going to do an updated pod and Jess is going to be like the number one seller for all of these things and have millions of
God,
fans and
you're
followers and so
you're
I
that's what
want
helping
we
to
us
want.
years.
keep it up, girl, because I
Yeah.
know we're going to have this discussion. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be a guest
Mhm.
speaker at our future mastermind. We will
That's right.
let you guys in on that as soon as we get that wrapped up. I'm super excited about that because that is coming.
That's it.
Absolutely.
And it's,
Absolutely.
like I just want to say too, it's hard to show up every day, especially when life is life and this much, you know?
Yeah.
So hard.
And I say, some days I think I'm like, I have all these affiliate links and I'm not even posting them. And, but all I can say is I never give up. I
Mm.
never give up. Even when I am just posting once a day or I'm just going through the motions, like I never give up. And that I feel like the only people that aren't going to win are the people that are like, this is too much. I'm not getting the results. If I
Completely
had
stop.
done that a year ago or even 6, 7 months ago, like I wouldn't be where I am now, you know? And now I
True.
know that like my followers that I have on my new account are like people that I actually want there, you know?
Mhm.
So,
I
yeah.
I
love it.
mean, mic drop. Thank
Yep.
you for being here. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for
Thank
joining us.
you.
The experience alone, the building of the portfolio. These are all
Yeah,
of the things that you do to build and scale your business beyond just creating content.
for sure. And I think it's just don't be so scared and timid of it all. I think I'm personally just, I don't like rejection, I'll be honest. So it's harder on me, but it's a learning experience. It's a learning curve. You just have to shift your mindset on and just take it as a drop in the bucket if they say no and just keep on trying.
Do you know what gets better? What helps you get better at rejection is getting rejected. Like it's just putting
For
yourself
sure.
out there and being rejected and then just realizing that you can move forward. You will move past it. And the more times you move past that rejection, the easier that rejection gets.
I love that. Thank you so much for reminding us of that because we do need that. And I do want to also point out too, Social Circle VIP group, we do have step-by-step pitching
Mhm.
resources. You just go through finding the contact information, writing up that email to send, and following up when you don't feel like you want to be pushy, but you want an answer. This is
Yeah.
all inside of our community, 24/7, 365 access. Ask us questions directly.
Yeah, and we just did a Taco Tuesday yesterday live in the community talking about the how you can get a free product and then you can connect that free product to many different income streams.
We're just growing and scaling in this
Yes, we
company.
are. I love it.
So, guys, I want to say thank you again for lending us your ears for this week. Pick one brand that you
Mhm.
are just super happy that you're sharing without even thinking about it. It's something you don't even consider. Practice drafting a pitch. Just re-listen to this episode if you have to. Take down some notes, write out your pitch,
Whatever, you
drop it
just
into the YouTube
drop
comments
it.
below too.
Yeah. You can leave us comments on Spotify, on YouTube, everywhere. So drop us those comments.
Inside of the Social Circle VIP Instagram, come and join us.
Have a great week, everybody. Thank you again for listening.
Thank you so much, guys.